morning, Denise. You're the first one. We're gonna check it's a very, very, very windy. So we're gonna check the ocean. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Dora. Let's see how rough the water is. Wow. Woohoo! I have to hold on. It's gonna take me away. Wow. Woo! Okay. Got your seatbelts. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Great though. Wow. Look at the palms. Yes, very windy, Denise. I'm holding on, Denise, because I don't know, it's like a maybe 50, 60 miles. 50 miles wind. Pretty strong. Wow, look at the sky. We're gonna go the other way, okay? Look at the wind is just pushing me. Hoy aquí en Argentina comienza la primavera feliz. ¡Ay, qué lindo! ¡Qué bueno, Dora! Primavera. The wind is blowing. Leslie. Okay, let's go sit at the park for a few minutes. Of course, no swimming today. Of course, no view of the sunrise today. At the park for a few minutes, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful day morning. Leila, good morning, everybody. Nice to relax. Yes, it's Denise. I'm just gonna tell you, but I'm gonna sit down. We're gonna sit here. Make sure the wind doesn't blow my camera. And me, we're gonna have a little together, have some coffee here with me, so we can chew the fat. Let's see if we are, how it's like here, right here. This is good, right? This is good. My weekend was fabulous. I did second place in all 3 categories that I entered. I did second place in all of 3, in women's bodybuilding open class, women's 60 and women's 70. So it was coffee for all. Yes, Denise, absolutely. Please, please, coffee for all. Denise, you are an instigator. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Denise. Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, it's just fabulous. So I'm gonna be competing in about 3 more weeks, October 3rd. And Denise, I'm gonna be in your area. I'm gonna be in Coral Springs. It's right there in Miami, in South Florida, the Miami area. So it's gonna be fun too. So Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful experience. I love competing. Laura, you are a lovely person, Josefina. Oh, thank you, Marilyn. Hi, watching. Gracias, Dara. Gracias, Sonia. You guys help me so much with your love and your support and your encouragement. And it's just amazing. And the beautiful thing about competitions, or when you get in any activity that you have some kind of competition, it doesn't have to be like just only bodybuilding, anything. It helps you to evaluate, and then it empowers you to get better. That is amazing. That is amazing thing to do. So every time I come out from a show, I know I can be better, because you look at other people and you say, you can be better. So that's very exciting. I'm very psyched for the next 3 weeks. Train harder for the next 3 weeks. Eat better, even better, get leaner, and just get better. You don't have limits. You don't have limits. You know what is my learning in the last few weeks? I hope you're the type of person who believe and feel, because you have to believe and you have to feel in your heart that you have some kind of gift, that you can develop that gift until eternity. I hope you feel that way with whatever it is for you. It can be anything. It can be writing. It can be washing the dishes. Whatever it is for each one of us. And what I found, that you can have a belief. The problem is, the challenge is to find people that see the same thing that you see. That is my problem that I'm encountering lately. To have people around me that see what I see. Because we are so boxed in, some kind of limitation, And I think the biggest one might be money and God, Money, God, and your potential, and age. Well, money, God, and age. That's what I meant. Money, God, and age. And right now I'm looking how I can improve that myself. Because like-minded people, exactly, Denise. People who just believe that there is more, there is room for improvement. Every time I come from a show, I feel there is room for improvement. And there you can look pretty good and pretty nice, but there's room for improvement. There are things that you can improve and get better and challenge yourself, because I think that's the secret. The secret is that challenging yourself to be the best person that you can be, and that doesn't have any limitation in any area. So that is what I finding for myself very challenging right now. To have people around me, and I don't have anybody. Basically what I got is you guys, and you're far away, But the energy, the support is very valuable. I'm not diminishing that. But I really, just want to have people, 2 or 3 people around me who believe that, who engage with me in that kind of thing. And you guys are doing it you helping me by doing it from your space. Yes, it is exciting, Dara. It's the best. The best, for me, the best thing to watch is you transforming yourself every single day. Every single day, you are like the Bible says, you are new in Christ every single day. You are renewed every single day. If from the spiritual perspective, we are renewed every single day. We are a new creature every single day. Why cannot be renewed a new creature mentally, physically, and spiritually? Why can I be a new creature physically? Why can I, every time I go to in my case, go to a show, what can I do better? And I came out and I would think that I can improve for myself from the point of view of doing my presentation at night, from the point of view, the thing that I need to work on my body. So that's my take from this experience this weekend, which is very beautiful because it's very humbling. It's very humbling. It's very beautiful. Let me give you what is going on in the park because we don't have sunrise. So I can switch my cable. Buenos días, mis latinas. Bueno, reflexión del día de hoy tiene que ver con como ya ustedes saben, competí este fin de semana y tomé segundo lugar en las 3 categorías que competí. En las 3 categorías que competí, tomé segundo lugar. Y una de las cosas, mi reflexión del día de hoy tiene que ver con mi fin de semana, con las cosas que yo aprendo cada vez que yo compito. Cada vez que yo compito salgo con la información, con el conocimiento de que cada día podemos ser mejor, de que puedo todavía mejorar, de que las limitaciones que tenemos muchas veces no son limitaciones que tenemos nosotros mentalmente, porque yo espero que ustedes sean del tipo de personas como yo, que piensas que no tienes límite, que puedes alcanzar cada día más y que cada día puedes mejorar. Muchas veces las limitaciones son de las personas que están alrededor tuyo y por eso entonces tenemos que trabajar en asegurarnos que las personas que están alrededor nuestro están al mismo nivel mental de la visión que cada una de nosotros tenemos y cada uno. Con eso yo digo, Pau, tú dices, wow, Pau, esta es la vista que tienen. The basket, the waste basket, right, Denise? Okay, I need somebody to tell me something. Okay, what do you guys are thinking? So, any feedback? Anybody wanna come up? Anybody has a take on that? Don't just leave it up to me. This is great. Look at me. But I can go swimming. I need to go in the water. No, Denise. You know, Denise, why I don't... Denise, you know why? Because in my heart and my being, I can't give up. It's something that I feel that I have more things, more potential in this, in what I'm doing right now. I have more potential for more books. I have to start in my book number 5. I have more potential for bodybuilding. I can get better, and giving up is not an option for any one of us. I think giving up is not an option for you or for me, because we are here with a purpose. We have a mission. We have a divine destiny. And the connection with the divine destiny is what gives you that strength and that sense of urgency that you can't give up. You can't give up on God. You can't give up on... If you can't give up on God, you can't give up on yourself, because God doesn't give up on you. That's the thing. I know God doesn't give up on me. So if God doesn't give up on me, why shall I give up on me? It's my responsibility. You got to get rid of people that is negative, toxic around you for one. Well, in sometimes, Laura, yes, that's true. But sometimes, Laura, it's the people who are professionals who still have a limited mind thinking. You know what I mean? You can have a coach who is afraid of you getting injuries, or afraid of being sued, or afraid of whatever freaking thing is, fear. The people who are, who live life by principles of being fearful and doesn't push you because of that. That's just an example. So it can be a professional. It happens to me. I have to tell them, don't be afraid because my blood pressure is low. I'm an athlete. My blood pressure has been low forever because I'm an athlete. You cannot compare reading my blood pressure compared with normal people, because the numbers of the blood pressure for regular people cannot be compared with my blood pressure because I'm an athlete. And most of the time, even professional people don't have that kind of thinking. I have to tell that to somebody the other day. Don't be measuring me by somebody else's blood pressure, because has limited in many things. Exactly, Laura. Exactly. Oh, Sonia, thank you. Yeah. So it's just amazing because and it's not it's a cultural mentality of this is how far you can go. It's amazing. It's just mind-boggling to me. And what Denise says, I don't give up. That's what I can give up, Denise. How can you give up when you feel that within inside of you there is a power, there is an energy, there is something that tells you you can do better. When I lift heavy, that's when my body responds very nicely. You give me 5 pounds, 10 pounds, it's a waste of time for me. I get 40 pounds, 30 pounds, 25 pounds, and I can go higher than that. But people are afraid that people are afraid of that. My body responds more positively to it. My body feels like, thank you very much. Thank you, Denise. So that's our challenge. That's our challenge. The challenge of the stereotypes, the language, and that's why you have to be very sensitive with I'm gonna repeat this. You already know that, but I'm very dogmatically positioned on this, that anybody who will use any vocabulary calling me grandma, granny, abuelita, old lady, all this kind of thing, I immediately reject that. Because what you tolerate, you teach. And if we are going to get rid of the mentality of lack, the mentality of limitation, we have to start from our vocabulary. So sometime the other day, put it in Facebook, in Instagram, in a dear way, like a term of endearment. Oh, abuelita, or grandma, whatever. I immediately said to the person, I said, why don't you call me by my name, that is Josefina? Why don't you call me doctor? I have a PhD. Why don't you call me writer, author? I'm a writer. I have 4 books. Why don't you call me a teacher? So you have so many accomplishments. And each one of us. But what happened, they go for the negative. They don't want to recognize your power, your potential, you're smart, you're intelligent, you achieve, you're an achiever. You are somebody who goes and achieve your goals and da-da-da-da. Why they don't do that? Why don't we do that? So I hope you don't get in that kind of mentality, that kind of thinking. Because that's the kind of thinking that then you have to deal with people at the professional level of telling them, don't judge my blood pressure based on the old picture of blood pressure reading. You know what I mean? The same thing with the cholesterol. You cannot measure. I'm a healthy human being. You cannot measure. My cholesterol can be 2,000, but you cannot measure my cholesterol with the numbers you have for regular people. My cholesterol cannot be measured by the numbers by normal regular people that have bad eating and healthy habits. That's an insanity. Oh my, why did I go in that direction? I went in that direction because that's my reflection for that's what when I come out of those competitions, I come out like that, fire up. Yeah. Yes, Denise, don't you think? Yeah, you have things that you have achieved in your life. Why people don't address you there, but they have to take the negative, the derogatory, the negative, the minimizing your achievement. Because the way I take that, when I do that to anybody, what I'm doing, minimizing that achievement, bringing that person to my lowest level by the lowest denominator, which is my mind, which is their own thinking. I am going to start saying that, people. Yeah. exactly, Denise. Denise, insecurity and low self-esteem. Insecurity, because of their insecurity, because of their inaccuracy, they have to minimize you. When you're dealing with healthy people, mentally, physically, and spiritually, the last thing in those people thinking is minimizing you. The opposite. They encourage you. They tell you that you can. They tell you go for it. They tell you you have nothing to lose, just do it. That's the real deal. Oh yeah, and then with family members, I think sometimes it's even easier because of your family and you sort of know them, and the problem with the family members is when you don't know yourself. Okay, the problem with family members is when you don't know yourself. But if you know yourself and you know where you are and you know where you're going and you know what you want to achieve, and because this is your family members, you know the lack, you know the inaccuracy, you know the weaknesses, you know the strength, you know them because it's your nucleus. So this is what happened to me. I knew my family, but I knew me. They could not take me down because I knew me. I knew my goals. I knew what I wanted. And you had that in my first books, Denise. So I think the key with dealing with family members is to know yourself and to have strength and to be very firm with your vision, like I was. My grandmother, remember Denise, my grandmother used to tell me, how long you gonna go to school? For how long you gonna study? You're gonna be an old maid. An old maid is ugly and all those kind of things. But I knew that I wanted to go to school. And my grandmother, that was her thinking, not my thinking. And I didn't abuse or talk back or anything. I just was strong with my vision. We have to be strong with our vision. We cannot let anybody talk you out of it. No coach is gonna be talk out of it, out of lifting heavier. What are you saying? No te entiendo nada. Oh, because this blog is in English mainly. Thank you, Denise. Palmo, because this blog in the morning is mainly for my English people. People who have been following me for more than 10 years. Right, Denise? Este blog, mami, Palmo, es en inglés porque este es un blog que yo hago, que vengo haciendo este blog casi 10 años con estas personas que me están siguiendo por más de 10 años. Gracias, pero es en inglés. I lost my train of thought. Denise, wow, exactly. So that's how I feel. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, Denise, I have things to tell you. Denise, I have things to tell you and Patty when you guys come. Denise, Patty told me that you guys are planning coming sometime in a weekend. Katia, you gotta be, Katia, you gotta be strong. And the Lord says be strong. You have to be strong. You have to be strong. This is the thing. We have to be strong. You have to be strong. Because you will find, if you don't develop yourself in that strength, and the fact, number one, recognizing that you take that strength from God. You get this, that's your fortress. Yes, Denise, that's your fortress. Your strength from God. And then the strength is that strength plus it takes over you, and then you need that all the time, because you don't know in moments in which the world will punch you in the stomach, and the only way that you can spring up from that punch is by going back into the refuge, into the higher tower, into the strength of God, and then be strong, be courageous, be powerful. Well, Diana, you still have afraid to be, yeah, no, don't, well, you're not gaining. You don't have to be afraid. Love has no fear. I think it's in Corinthians. Real love have no fear. When we really go into the book of Corinthians and learn about love and how Jesus defined love, and God is love, and God didn't give us the spirit of fear, but the spirit of love, the spirit of power, the spirit of a sound mind, and the spirit of self-control. When we are practicing fear, we are walking away from love, which means walking away from God. Perfect love has no fear. Perfect love casts away the fears. Oh, wow, Denise, yes. Yeah, what is it? Perfect love has no fear. So we really have to work on that. We really have to work on that. Because that's the devil. The devil is all about fear. The devil is all about fear. It's about fear. We have nothing to fear. And the God says many thousands, I don't know how many hundreds of times at the Bible, fear not, fear not, fear not. I am learning Italian so I can sing opera for people. Oh, okay, this is great. Laura, presently I'm learning Italian so I can sing opera. Low battery. Okay, I'm kidding. So, but people use it for you. Oh! Okay, we're getting low battery. Oh no, Laura, don't listen. Laura, listen to your heart, Mama. Keep learning your Spanish. Keep learning, Grace Denise. Keep learning keep learning your Italian. Don't listen. Don't listen. Do not. You keep learning your Italian, keep practicing singing your opera, and do it. Don't listen. Listen to me. Don't listen to those naysayers. Keep learning. That's my second book. Get my second book in Amazon. Keep on learning. Yes. Oh, great, Denise. Well, I'm gonna go because it says, Ivonne Lopez, estoy bien. Exactly. True love casts out fear. Yes. Laura, no, Italian, mommy, and make a video and send it to us. Okay, I'm gonna go because we're getting low battery. Okay, let me make sure I save this because we are at different locations.